Hey guys, today we're going to talk a little bit more about the different seasons of the Earth, and we're going to emphasize more on why the tilt of the Earth matters so much when it comes to the seasons. Okay, so we already said when the northern hemisphere tilts towards the sun, we have summer. When it tilts away from the sun, we have winter. In between winter and summer, going from winter to summer, we have spring, and going from summer to winter, we have autumn, and it's always the opposite in the southern hemisphere. And now, one more thing that's really interesting is that when the Earth revolves around the sun, it doesn't revolve exactly perfectly. It's not a perfect circle, it's kind of a more oval shape. And notice that the sun is not in the center as it goes around the sun. The sun is kind of towards the side, which leads to the Earth sometimes being closer to the sun in orbit and sometimes farther from the sun in orbit. So, there's two vocabulary words you need to know, and that is perihelion and aphelion. Perihelion is when Earth is actually closest to the sun, and this happens around January 5th. And then aphelion is when Earth is farthest from the sun, and this happens around July 5th. So what's interesting is that July 5th is northern hemisphere summer, but notice that during our summertime, we're actually farthest away from the sun. January 5th is actually the northern hemisphere winter. And notice that when it's wintertime for us, we're actually closest to the sun, perihelion. So that's why the tilt matters and not so much the distance. Because the distance from the sun, regardless of how far away the earth is from the sun, it doesn't seem like it matters because it's actually colder when it's closest. But when part of the earth is tilted towards the sun, that part will get hotter and most likely will be summer, and when that part is of the earth is tilted away, we'll have winter. So one takeaway from this is tilt matters, but distance does not when it comes to seasons. So make sure you write this down. Seasons are caused by the tilt of the earth of 23.5 degrees, but seasons are not caused by the distance of the earth from the sun. And in the next video, we're going to talk about solstices and equinoxes.